I remember that. Eagles don't matter.
You remember that? You really? Oh, yeah.
All right. So here's the situation. The 2020 Chicago Cubs roster has 19 pitchers and 21 position players. There's the pitchers, and every other player is considered a position player. Outfield, infield, or catcher are considered position players. 5 of the pitchers are lefties. 6 of the position players are lefties. A random player is selected. Find each probability. A righty. How many righties are there?
8. Is that right? 8? Oh,
29. Why 29?
What?
29 is right.
plus 21 minus 5.
Correct. There's 40 players on the roster. 11 of them are lefties. Wouldn't the other 29 of them be righties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, now that we're kind of thinking about righties, let's maybe break apart the righties. How many righty pitchers are there? How many righty pitchers are there?
14.
Why 14, Jack?
Because there's 19 total pitchers and 5 of them are left.
Okay, so there are 14 righty pitchers. Right? How many righty position players are there? $29 of the 40. 40 players in total, 29 righties, 29 out of 40 total players makes 0.725. Sounds good. Thanks, Kip. A pitcher or lefty. Let's be careful how we add these up. You could be a pitcher. You could be a lefty. When I add up all the pitchers and I add up all the lefties, who am I double counting?
Lefty
pitchers.
The lefty pitchers, the ones that are both. So let's see, how many pitchers are there? There are 19 out of 40. How many lefties are there? 5 and 6 lefties makes 11 lefties. Out of 40. Minus the ones I double counted. How many lefty pitchers are there?
5.
I counted those 5 up from the 19 pitchers. I counted those same 5 again when I counted all the lefties, so I need to subtract those that I double counted. 19 plus 11 makes 30, minus 5 makes 25 out of 40. 25 out of 40, or approximately 62.5%. Did you question?
Yes, please.
Read carefully question number 3. What makes this a conditional probability statement?
If they're lefty, probability.
Okay, so what are we assuming to be true? What do we already know has to happen?
The players are left.
They're a lefty. Out of all the lefties, what's the chance that you're also a pitcher? That's what we're trying to answer, right? So using some notation, our conditional probability notation is, given that they are a lefty, I put a vertical bar down the middle. The part I'm assuming, the conditional part, what I already know to be true, comes after that vertical bar. If you are a lefty, what's the chance that you're also a pitcher? This probability is out of all lefties, which lefties are also pitchers?
Five out of eight.
Out of all lefties, which of them are also pitchers? So I take the total number of all lefties and then divide that with the pitchers that are also lefties. How many lefties are there?
11.
I usually start with out of how many first when I'm doing these conditional probability statements. Out of the 11 lefties, how many of them are also pitchers? How many lefty pitchers are there on the Cubs? Lefty pitchers would be 5. So 5 out of 11. Or 45.45%. Which should make sense because we had 11 lefties and 5 of them were pitchers. Okay. The chance that a player is a righty if they are a position player. So this is a conditional statement. What are we assuming has already happened? What do we know to be true so far? They are a position player. This is what we're assuming. So setting up my statement, they are a position player. I'm trying to find the likelihood that they are also a righty. There's our conditional notation. Given that you are a position player, what's the likelihood that you're also right-handed? So if you are a position player, let's start with that. We need to figure out how many position players are out there.
Ethan Fisher, please report to the secondary office.
Once I figure out all the
Fisher,
position players,
report to the secondary office.
let's divide that with the righties and position players. Out of all of the position players, what proportion of them are also righties? How many position players are there?
21.
So of the 21, once again, I'm going to start from the ground floor, start from the bottom up. Of the 21 position players, how many of them are also right-handed? Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
15 of 21, which would be, I can reduce that down to what, 5/7? Should do that. 5/7 or 71.43%. There's a 71.5% chance that if you're a position player, you're also right-handed. Thoughts, comments?